Transmission parameters appear to be stable. Bitrate is holding steady. Your jump nodes today. Excellent, excellent. All parameters in the green. We are go for data stream. Greetings, wingmates. I hope that you are well, whatever time you may be in. Today, we will be continuing our playthrough of Brigador, the, I suppose, isometric tactical mech shooter. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit, and I would like to continue enjoying it some more. We are more than halfway through the campaign, so there should not be nearly as many missions remaining. There's a chance that we'll actually finish it this time around, but considering that the difficulty has been spiking significantly, that may not happen. However, the challenge itself is the fun part, so I look forward to that. And without further ado, let's move on to the simulation room. Alright, we are loaded for bear. Let's continue the campaign. So right now we have 2 missions available to us, which we will do in order. And of the original campaign, I believe we only have up to mission 21, and the remainder is content that has been added since the release, as far as I can understand. Hello Yukis. Hello Ray. How are you, convoy mates doing today? Okay. Let's get ourselves limber, because this might be challenging. Although the difficulty seems to vacillate back and forth. As you can see, we have used these diamonds, these larger diamonds here, indicate that we have completed the mission with that particular pilot. And each pilot is assigned a specific machine. And these smaller ones are the ones that we have not done yet. And generally speaking, the further to the left the diamond is, the heavier the vehicle is, and thus, generally speaking, the easier the mission is. So as you can see, the position of the vehicle we complete this in has oscillated back and forth. We shall see what this one is like. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I am also ready for some mech action. Yes, it's always quite fun to stomp around, especially with the particulars of Brigador's sprite work. It's just so nice to see buildings collapsing. I do hope that the volume is acceptable. Please let me know if that needs to be adjusted. Doing great. Loads of mindless fun. Let's see. We have a Shimada and a Seiru emoji. Have you been watching those channels? Okay, great. Alright, so, Mission 18, Intense Gravity, Contract, Removal of 5 target structures, Opposition, Heavy Spacer. Gibson Spaceport is a former auto racing track, converted into a small but functional municipal spaceport. Unfortunately for the collectivized citizens who built it, the spaceport was shut down, like all but a handful in the city. Fortunately for you, a local contractor has refueled the interorbital tug still there on the launch pad, and now 4 of you have the opportunity to close out your contract operations. Remaining on your home planet while publicly known as a Brigador is strongly advised against. Refer to documentation. Before our local contractor will clear the blast doors to let you aboard, she must have assurances that the local orbital guns, the local comm tower, and the local power substations have all been removed. Once the target structures have been removed, the tug will be available for the completion of your contract term. So clearly this particular storyline is approaching its zenith. Hello, Bone Miser. Welcome to the convoy. Glad you're joining us. It's the thought that counts. Of course. Any support is appreciated. Sometimes one round of ammunition is the difference between your demise at the hands of pirates and you making it back to port. So, thank you, Bone Miser. Welcome, welcome. Ah, they were not streaming, Yukis. Yes, I have been having difficulty keeping track of some of the streams going on today, so thank you for the data. Alright. So. Oh man, they built a spaceport on a former racetrack. Now that does not sit well with me, at least where I come from. Generally speaking, a spaceport's foundation must be incredibly solid, and the particular concrete, or whatever foundation mixture you use, needs to be incredibly durable. And if anything, we still prefer to use some kind of ablative substance, such as water, to divert the heat away from the substrate. If you have a plasma plume from a dropship as it's landing, you absolutely want to have all of that heat taken away as quickly as possible. Otherwise, your spaceport will not last long. Also, the tonnage is intense. So, a racetrack? That would probably not have the adequate surface strength necessary to handle the multi-thousand-ton and above dropships that we tend to use. Hello, Pig D6. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it's always important to acknowledge that we are all in different situations in regards to our time. All right, let's begin Mission 18: Intense Gravity. So, this appears like it is going to be significantly challenging, especially considering that this is spacer opposition. We have available to us the treehouse once again, piloted by Costa. The Pompadour with Giancarlo at the pilot's position is back. Oh, the fork. I really do not like the fork. I respect Nabo's choice, but this is a very difficult mech for me to use, simply because the 76 is slow firing, and the 160 is particularly lethargic in both its muzzle velocity and its fire rate. And the party van is simply insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the party van is fairly poorly armed and armored, but it is rather fun to use, and the horn is excellent. You know what, let's scout this mission out with the party van. Let's simply see how bad this could get. Okay, there's a lot of stopped up cars here. Alright, we have our autocannon and we have our main gun. Let's take this slow. I do not think... Okay, so this section is... simply ends. Let's abide by traffic laws. Well, too late. We have already failed. Okay, this is already really bad. We have a Blood Mare, which is a Spacer Ultra Heavy mech. Also an elite one. And we already have spotters. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a bloodbath. I'm going to use my Audiokinetic Pulse. Oh, please, just keep shooting, keep shooting. Oh, and we are dead already. Okay, I think this mission will be a challenge. Let's try the Pompadour. You know what? This does not even deserve an F. That was just simply embarrassing. All right, let's try this again. So we know we have that shielding blimp coming up. So let's aggro them, for lack of a better term. Let's use our sonic boom on the spotter. There we go. And now we let the Blood Mare come to us. After we do some long-range fire. Oh good, this Blood Mare is not armed with a laser. The one that we frequently get to use in our piloting, or as a pilot, has twin lasers, which is incredibly terrifying to face off of against. Oh, interesting, we have some tall grass here, or is this a cornfield, or something like that? The nice thing about the A-Gravs is that we can pass over all of this stuff here, all of these barriers. Oh my, oh my. Okay, we need to lead the targets here, unless they are directly facing us. Alright, here we go. Let's get that ammunition. No. Spotter, spotter, spotter. They did not get the alarm off, at least. Our shields are still holding. Alright, we need ammunition and more hard shield. Alright. Here is one of these shield bots. Let's take it out using a stomp if we can. Nope, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, come on, come on. Let's use Sonic Boom. At least all the shields we lost were regained. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's use our cannon. No, let's use our secondary. The laser. There we go. And we'll stomp this one to death. Alright, we have full overshield. At least in as so far, it is not drained, but we are running out of primary weapon ammo. So we need to be careful here. Let's destroy this orbital gun. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ah, goodness. There we go, and we luckily also took out those two walkers. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no, no, no. These guns are very bad. So what I think I'm going to attempt to do is kite them back and use our audio kinetic pulse. And we can also do some long-range fire. Oh, someone has an alarm coming off? I think this may be game over for us. Audio kinetic pulse. Alright, good. At least we can face them one at a time, and we need to grab those shields. As long as we can keep feeding our shields, we will be okay. Pull the triggers, feed the shields, feed the ammo bins. Alright, keep shooting, keep shooting. Ammo? Oh, no, 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 that did not work well. Okay, so there is very significant spacer opposition here. We're gonna keep trying Giancarlo, but we may have to convert to the treehouse. Simply because we still are not fully aware of exactly what is going on in this mission. Alright, so let's do this again. Let's use our audio kinetic pulse. There we go. Let's pick up that overshield. And we now have learned we can handle this particular blood mare. Pick up a little bit of shield here. Get some ammo. One of these ball tanks with the 6 ball tracks. Alright. More shields, more shields. Alright. So, let's not go for the orbital gun. That is a waste of ammunition at the present time. Alright, here we go, here we go. The Aslo tank, the hover tank is almost gone. Here we go, let's use our audio kinetic pulse. Reload, and stomp. Oh, that one has a black hand. Alright. We have decent shields right now. Let's not set off the orbital gun. Here comes another walker and a tank. Alright, let's wait till it's in range and we have audio kinetic pulse. Let's use audio kinetic pulse. Excellent. So I think for this operation, nice attempt. Well, I think at this point, nice attempts do not cut it. The standards have arisen, unfortunately. But we will make it through. Alright, so there are 3 ball tanks here. We're going to use our audio kinetic pulse to hopefully ambush them. So let's hold the middle mouse button. And we did it. Alright. And unfortunately, we lost all the ammo. So there is a significant amount of fuel here. We should keep this in mind in case we would like to kite something. Also, we should be able to maintain stealth due to the walls. So there are 2 walkers in this position. There is the dropship that we will be escaping on. Let's see, or the orbital tug. Here is some ballistic munitions, the blue stuff. We should make sure that we obtain it. However, let's go around the edge here and see what we can find. All of the targets are to the south. Okay, there are 4 Aslos here. If we kite them in and bring them into a point that is close by, we should be able to audio kinetic pulse the whole group, as we just did. And we get ammo out of it. There we go. What a tough vehicle that is, that particular hover can. Right, we have almost full overshield. That is not the correct ammo type, and here comes one of those ballistic monstrosities with the 14mm depleted uranium chain guns. Spotter, we need to take it out. We lost that ammo. We have some shield at least. There we go, we got some ammo. Here comes another one of these shield boys. Let's audio kinetic pulse is incredibly loud, but we can use it. There we go. Here comes another one. Let's pull back, pull back, pull back. And Audio Kinetic Pulse has saved the day again. Okay, so Giancarlo does fairly well here, especially because we are avoiding most of the obstacles by simply hovering over them. So our maneuverability is significantly enhanced. Here comes another one of these tanks, and we do have Audio Kinetic Pulse. Charging up, firing. And there we go. Not too bad. Alright, let's hug the perimeter. Here we have another one of these. Let's use Audio Kinetic Pulse, simply to save ammunition. The Audio Kinetic Pulse is recharging very quickly, which I definitely enjoy. There we go. And as much as the loudness is no good sometimes, it is helpful to some extent to kite these enemies one by one. At least generally that is how it has been working out. So let's stay on the periphery as best we can. We're gonna Audio Kinetic this Aslo, and we almost have this walker. And then we can laser this and stomp it to death. Audio Kinetic Pulse. Oh, no, we missed. There we go. So ammunition is desperately low. We need to go to that ammunition depot that we spotted earlier. Now that the walkers are gone, we can probably just simply mouse hole through the walls. Oh no, the walker is not gone by any means. So one thing we can do is lure them in and use these explosive fuel tanks in order to destroy them. So let's try this. So they should be aware of our presence once we bust through enough. Come on, come on. Wakey, wakey. There we go. And... not close enough. Well, Audio Kinetic Pulse it is. When in doubt, use your sound to blast them out. Come on, come on, come on. And Audio Kinetic. Darn. And we are dead. Okay. So the tactics are working fairly well. Although I think if we lose any more lives like this, we may have to switch to the treehouse simply to get this done. Alright, let's get that. The ammunition went away. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. Let us once again go this way and blast apart these tanks using our sonic pulse. No, no, no. No good. Goodness, I destroyed that ammo with my pulse. Very unfortunate. The ammunition is unstable, so it is very easy to destroy it. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this definitely requires a bit more precision on my part, especially with how I'm aiming. Okay, we have the Audio Kinetic Pulse. This time the shield truck has not spawned here. Come on. Come on. Are we seriously going to have to... Well, that works too. Sneak up behind them and simply stomp them into submission. Oh, no, here we go. Kiting has come. There's the Audio Kinetic Pulse. No, 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 we need that munition. There we go. Excellent. And there is the shield truck. Let's use the energy weapon on its shields. There we go. And Audio Kinetic Pulse cleans it up. Here comes one of the elite walkers. Let's hide for a minute here while our Audio Kinetic Pulse recharges. This is actually very fortuitous kiting. And we keep firing. There we go. Okay, so we are going through the elites. Oh, this is an excellent opportunity. There we go. We use the fuel tanks to our advantage. Let's get that ammo. Here come Aslos. Let's use our Audio Kinetic Pulse. Excellent. There we go. Perfect. More munitions, more munitions. Here comes a shield truck. Let's use our Audio Kinetic Pulse on both of these. And there we go. Excellent. We have restored our shielding. And here comes another walker. Destroyed. Alright, let's go through forward this way. Here comes one of those 14mm chain gun tanks. Not the best thing to encounter. Okay, we have kited it, and we can use our range advantage. There we go. We will also hide. As long as we are out of line of sight, we should be able to engage this with an audiokinetic pulse. There we go, charging the pulse. There we go. I think that is a much sounder way of doing this. Okay. Let's go back and see what we were facing. Oh, another shield truck. Let's see if we can use our audiokinetic pulse to lure out any other enemies nearby. Perfect. Let's see if anyone has responded to our siren call. Kinetic is perhaps not OP, simply because you do lose the ability to disengage in a fight, especially with Giancarlo and his vehicle. It's somewhat sluggish, especially for an A-grav, despite retaining the frailty of an A-grav. Okay, so here we have another one of these armed with twin 14mm depleted uranium chain guns. So, let's kite it. Do we have any cover here? We'll kite it back to cover. Alright, let's give it a little bit of a kiss of laser. And it's charging its hard shields. The lag on these shells makes them a little bit more difficult to use. Okay, so we should have cover for the time being. And maybe we'll get two birds with one stone here. No, we did not. We'll have to destroy this alarmist. And we'll just have to keep firing. Alright, not bad. Not too bad. Kinetic is the manliest type of damage in every game. Kinetic is one of my favorite forms of damage. I think one of the things I like most about kinetic weaponry is that past a certain point, kinetic weaponry essentially becomes energy weaponry. In some sense. As your slugs reach hypervelocity speeds and greater, you end up having so much kinetic energy that it simply detonates the actual matter involved. It fractures apart. And instead of penetrating, there we go, as it would as a solid slug, it simply detonates, in essence. The pistol shrimp effect. Yes, it's so much energy that it plasmifies. Although that is an issue, simply because at that point, even small barriers, such as Whipple shields, which are thin layers of protective material over whatever containment vessel you would like to ensure is safe. Oh. Let's use this to our advantage and audiokinetic pulse both of these. Reload the ammo, and we got good shielding. Right, I think we are doing well cleaning up the periphery here. Here comes another one of these. Let's use line of sight to our advantage. But yes, Whipple shields are incredibly important to have. The nose of my particular craft certainly has a Whipple shield. In the event that I am accelerating and there are micrometeorites or other bits of debris. I do have to replace it with significant frequency, but that is acceptable. It is much easier to replace a Whipple shield, especially a multi-layer Whipple shield, since you don't have to replace all of the layers at once. But it is much more difficult to replace something like a phased array radar. Much more expensive. Okay, we have some ammo that we can use here, but I believe we are fully stocked up on our secondary munitions. Oh my goodness! Right, we will let this ultra heavy get close to us, and we will use our audiokinetic pulse. Oh my, that is very scary indeed. And we will try to flank it, because the audiokinetic pulse is most effective on a flank. Alright, game is over. Just keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. And we did not even go below overshield. Here comes another one of these tanks. Let's see if we cannot sneak behind it and use our audiokinetic pulse from its flank. Oh, and that has awakened a dragon. We should not head in this direction. Let's use our ranged weapons to soften him up. Scoot and shoot, scoot and shoot, scoot and shoot, scoot and shoot. We are burning through ammo. Alright, now we will use cover to our advantage. We are taking a little bit of a hiding break. We have damaged that vehicle. Alright, let's use our audiokinetic pulse when it exposes its flanks to us. And we have destroyed it in one shot. Perfect. The power of flanking is very significant. Okay, here is another ammo depot for ammo that isn't compatible with us. Let's use your audiokinetic pulse once again. Perfect. Here comes one of these small, hard-to-hit targets. Let's use our secondary laser on it. There we go. Excellent. So we are continuing our sweep around the perimeter here. And we have found another one of the communications arrays. Let us destroy it. And there is something in the cornfield, and I believe that is one of the 14mm chain gun equipped vehicles. Let's use our audiokinetic pulse while it is still flanked to us. And we have awakened... Oh, we will use them to destroy the tower for us. Yes, thank you for accomplishing our objective. Audiokinetic is recharged, and we will flank and fire. Giancarlo is certainly an excellent candidate for this mission, if used correctly. Okay. I believe we have almost cleared the full periphery. Here is another one of these spacer ground tanks. Let's backstab with a kinetic pulse. Done. Ah, spotter. Very bad, very bad. Yeah, bye. Okay, we managed to do it before the alarm was sent out. But we have awakened several enemies. Let's go into the cornfield and kite them back. Hopefully breaking line of sight behind this barn here. Clearly they will not be aware of where we are if we are behind the barn. Perhaps not as smooth as the kind of peanut butter we would want, to use an analogy. But chunky, but still palatable and spreadable upon something akin to a sandwich. Okay. No enemies here. Here's one of the orbital guns that we initially saw. Let's make sure that we have cleared out the stage as much as possible before we begin expending our munitions. And I think we may have actually cleared the stage. Let's reload our primary ammo, which is our main vehicle, or building buster. And let us see who is in this particular section. What is that? Is that a vehicle? Or is that a doodad? And when I say doodad, I am referring to decorative elements on a map. I think that is a doodad. Yes. That is a very detailed crane. It's even got dually wheels on the rear. I am incredibly impressed by this voxel work. Oh, this geodesic structure is absolutely beautiful. I love this particular shape. Oh, no, we did not clear the map. We're gonna flank those. Those are also elites. So, let us use walls to our advantage and go around. It behooves us to play smart. Especially that we have come so far. And I am not willing... Oh, nope. Too late. Oh, you know what happened there? Spacer mech legs are backwards. They are reverse jointed. And that is utterly unintuitive to me. I thought they were actually facing the other way. That is a clever thing. That is very clever of the spacers. Okay, I think we have cleared the level. Let us now destroy all of the targets of interest. Orbital guns to allow us to take off. And I think all of the communications equipment is gone. There we go, one orbital gun down. One more structure. I think there is only a second orbital gun. We did not clear the level. There we go. Moving on. Here's the next orbital gun. Ah, a spotter. Audiokinetic pulse does the trick again. Old faithful. So let's not waste any ammo and actually go around where the... Let's use our audiokinetic pulse. Perfect. So all of the structures are destroyed. So we may as well also just be completionist and destroy all of the depots here. There we go. No ammunition, no quarter, no safe haven for the loyalists. I'm sure SEC will also be very pleased with such top-tier performance. Yes, Attenborough, that is the right attitude to have when you are a mercenary. No witnesses. Ooh, very, very bright. Let's destroy this ammo depot. Even the ammo may not bear witness to our successes. Exterminatus. How does that monologue go? I really enjoy the monologues that are present in Warhammer 40k media. But the Exterminatus monologue from Dawn of War 2 Retribution is absolutely fantastic. Okay, I believe we have cleared this mission completely. And we should get at least some kind of bonus multiplier from the vehicle. Yes, we did. We got significantly more money. Perfect. All right. Here we go. The next mission onward. 19. Idiot Tempers. Huh. Contract. Removal of opposition greater than 70%. Opposition. Heavy Corvid. Old Cascai District is also host to a small spaceport that the SNC has requisitioned for the timely departures of another 4 Brigadors. In order to safeguard the launch of your own interorbital craft, you will need to remove the considerable Corvid opposition from the district. Corvids have a history of firing rockets at spacecraft while taking off or landing. As well they should! Always have good anti-aircraft capabilities. Alright, well this appears simple enough. It's a Corvid extermination mission. And, ironically enough, the first pilot we have to choose from is a Corvid. Race. So she has her short bus, which is a fantastically powerful A-Grav craft. Hello, Melchior! I welcome your dab in my chat data stream. How are you doing? Alright, we also have the... Oh, Lang's Mongoose. This would make the mission incredibly difficult. The Buckler is not bad, but it is a very light craft. We have not used the Rounder to date, I believe, but it is nice that it has a turret. And it's one of those Spacer sphere track tanks, using the spherical wheels for travel. Oh, chicken salutes! Fantastic! Yes, those chicken emojis are great. So... So the Rounder has significantly more shielding. The Buckler less so, but it does have a laser. Let's try the Buckler, just to scout the mission out. I'm not quite ready to give in and accept that I require an ultra-heavy craft. Oh my, we already are off to quite a unpleasant start. We have a elite ultra-heavy treehouse. We have camo, which is one way of approaching this scenario. However, we cannot punch through most of these districts without going through this. We do have explosives right here, though, however. Oh, well, we have kited them anyways. So let's see if we can use these explosives to our advantage. And we have! Oh my, the walls are being destroyed. There we go. Nope, you will not spot me. So far, so good. Okay, we have stocked up on ammunition. I really do love the shrubberies in this particular game. Look at how well trimmed this particular bush is. Although I will maintain, as a personal conspiracy theory about this game, is that every single bit of plant life here, except for the farms, is entirely artificial. Oh, here we have another ultra heavy. Let's attempt to flank it while we can. And we have flanked right into another enemy. Activating active camouflage. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of Corvids. We need to regroup. So how will we defeat this Corvid assemblage? We do not have Sonic Pulse again. So let's wait till they come around the corner. One by one we will pick them off. And we will use our active camouflage in order to break contact as much as possible. So they're returning. We are ready for a flank attack. There we go. Destroyed. Let's pick up some shield if we can. Oh goodness. This is going to be bad. Okay, we've destroyed him. Oh no no no. Oh no no. Let's get that ammo. Keep shooting. Just keep shooting. That is a killdozer. We need to shoot it from the flank. Small tuk-tuks. There we go. Alright, we are doing well enough so far. However, we do have these two heavy vehicles. Oh, goodness. Alarm. Oh, here come more tuk-tuks. Excellent. Let's use our active camouflage to pick up the shielding and maneuver around and isolate these. We are about to run out of shielding, so let's hide behind the shrubbery. We have him dead. We have his flank dead in our sights. Let's use this to our advantage. Excellent. We are hiding behind the shrubbery again, and active camo is once again engaged. Let's swing around and flank. Excellent. All right. Thanks to the terrain, we have been able to get some good backstabs. There are at least 7 elites remaining. This bodes ill for us. So, if we go into this housing complex, into this, what would you call it? Planned development, perhaps? We are sure to trigger some alarm if there is someone hiding. However, it gives us plenty of room to maneuver and hide. Oh, here we have another elite crawling through. Let's wait to see if they will approach our little hidey hole here. Hopefully they will, and we will be able to get a quick flank shot into their side. And we were. Maybe that noise has attracted another patrol, but let's... Okay, so there are some more corvids up ahead. And we managed to take them out from range. There we go. They have no spotters among them. This is very sus that they did not have any spotters. Gives me great deals of concern. Okay, so there was someone hiding next to the garage of that particular building. We can actually mouse hole our way into their flank. Here's a tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuks melt due to autocannon fire. Excellent. And let's simply maintain long-range barrage. The enemy is not willing to shoot this far for whatever reason. Perhaps it's corvids and their inability to be accurate. There we go. Let's not destroy that because we want the ammo. Alright, we picked up the ammo, picked up that ammo, and destroyed that target. We are doing very well. Okay, so there were quite a few light vehicles, and a killdozer and one of these gun trucks within the complex. Perhaps it is best that we are flanking. These street lamps are also incredibly pretty. I really wish there was a good way to zoom into the sprite work. This lighting is top-notch, especially the way it interacts with the bumps. Oh, someone is shooting at us from range, and we have a spotter tuk-tuk. We have broken contact with it. It is destroyed. We have triggered an enemy, and there is a walker. Let's close in. Let's use our stealth to flank it, and a laser in the rear. This particular vehicle was fairly frail. Let's get into laser range. I need to pick up that ammo. Ah, goodness. That blocked off our line of fire. There we go. Excellent. Here comes another small mech. This is from the complex. Destroyed. There should be more coming around this corner. I think at this point I will now mouse hole through the complex. And for anyone coming in, mouse holing is a term for simply making a small hole and pushing through barriers. And I did not make this term up. It is thanks to Corpse that I am, a fellow VTuber, that I am aware of this term. Please feel free to check out Corpse's streams. They are incredibly unique. There is no voice, but there is very, very excellent conversation nonetheless. All right, let us flank this mech. Let's play Ring Around the Rosie. There we go. We pocketed those posies. Here they come. Killdozer. And one of these... I need to figure out what that vehicle is called. Let's use invisibility to flank both of these. Perfect. Square in our sights. There we go. Excellent. So we are not quite up to 70% of our opposition. This is quite a problem. Ooh, a playground. And a statue of Great Leader. Well, this is certainly a model community, and I think every model community should have a statue of a great leader in it. Oh, what was that inside of it? Okay. let's stop destroying the property of these civilians. Okay, so this section here has an orbital gun. Is that a Texas 7? This close to a residential district? Oh my. Can you imagine living here, having playgrounds within earshot of a Texas 7? Oh my. Build a statue of me, says MacLeod. Well, with enough filters, that Photoshop is fairly easy to do. We shall create a mighty statue of MacLeod the Fallen. A tribute to our evil overlord. Oh, so there's a whole nother sub-district here, including an ultra-heavy. I don't think I want to mousehole that. Oh, there's a nice ball game field. It appears to be some kind of football. Or is anyone aware of what this particular goal type would be useful for? And why is there a forklift on the ball field? Oh, Corpse is yes, that she has reached 300 subscribers. That is absolutely fantastic. We don't want to push her too hard. Yes. Moderate your subscriptions. Put it on your calendar that you will subscribe to Corpse within a week. At least if you believe in Attenborough's plan of trickling in the subs, so that a fellow VTuber is not overwhelmed. Yukis, you said I am Final Fantasy VI. Oh, yes. I have little experience with Final Fantasy, so I definitely appreciate anyone who plays them. Okay, so I think we will attempt to flank this also by using our invisibility. There we go. We're gonna go around the bush. Not to beat around the bush. There we go. It is simply amazing how much less armor the flank has. And we have aggroed this craft here. Oh. Let's knock out the small craft. That was trivial. So we can afford to be a little more aggressive here. Since we have the advantage. Oh. No, we cannot afford to be a little bit more aggressive here. I'm going to stealth, and I'm going to mousehole my way into a district where I can actually stay in cover. Oh, nope. Let's just use long-range fire here. These vehicles may be elite, but they are not very tough. Alright, let's peek out and fire a long-range burst. There we go. Pop and shoot, pop and shoot. We do this a lot in MechWarrior Online. Scoot and shoot, scoot and shoot. We need munitions. We have munitions, we have shield. Right, these will be fairly easy to handle. Let's go stealth and flank them. Oh goodness, that one has enough rotation that we could not flank it. Perfect, munitions. Let's use our close-in laser. Close-in laser. There we go. Very excellent mech buster. Let's fire off an autocannon burst. Another autocannon burst. There we go. Excellent. Pop-Tart battle mechs. Yes. That is really the best way to handle it. Use your jump jets, peek up from behind a hill, and absolutely enrage anyone you're playing with, and have them quit, and then that way you have absolutely no more fun. That is the true way to do it. Cheese, and make sure to upset everyone involved. Ah, goodness, how am I missing with this laser? There we go. So there are 2 elites left. However, we still have not reached 70% of the Corvids. This is very concerning. That means there are quite a few Corvids in this sub-district. Although it makes sense. Oh my goodness! I should have prepared a mouse hole ahead of time. MWO, no. I do... Oh. Here we go, let's fire. Let's soften them up with some autocannon fire. We do outrange them. There we go. Very heavy hard shields. Almost got him. And we go stealth. Flank. Ah, no, goodness. Ah, there we go. We need shields desperately. Okay. We got some shields out of that. Not bad, not too bad, not too bad. And we got all the ammunition we require. MWO, no. Yeah, MWO has changed over the years, and perhaps many would say not for the better. As much as I enjoy mech simulators, something about MWO does not sit right with me. So I much prefer single-player games, or at least multiplayer with that comes from a single-player game, as opposed to having a MMO. Okay. I've never taken a detailed look at the Texas 7. Oh, here comes a light mech to investigate. And we have destroyed the Texas 7's neon. Very unfortunate. At least they have the unseen, at least. Oh yes, it is excellent news that the litigation around the unseen has finally been resolved with Harmony Gold, at least to some extent. So for anyone not aware of some of the issues that BattleTech has had over the years, BattleTech as a franchise, and BattleTech includes MechWarrior, has originally was almost a way of having Japanese publishers mech designs from things like Dougram and Crusher Joe be published in America in a format palatable to Western licenses. It was originally even called Battle Droids, which very quickly went away due to the LucasArts trademark of droid. Right, so we are done, but we can do some more clearing. Let's be very careful about this. Let's not get too cocky. We are doing very well with this hovercraft, but we need to make sure that we do not push our luck. But either way, most of those designs did not go through a legal morass because I suppose the original Japanese copyright owners were not, were quite fine with their use, and they do remain to this day in circulation. However, the designs primarily owned by Harmony Gold, which is to say the Macross franchise, which includes the Glaug Assault Pod, which became the Marauder, and the Valkyrie, which was the VF-1 Valkyrie, if I recall correctly. I may be messing some of these names up because I am thinking with several threads in my cranium right now. Yes, Harmony Gold hate, Harmony Gold hate. Although I will not say that as an official statement simply because I do not understand the particular mindset that led to that litigation. But in essence, due to those designs retroactively being pulled and litigated against, BASA, who was the original publisher of BattleTech, was unable to use those designs. And thus there was a period where the designs were simply unavailable for use, and to this day they are used with a blacked out silhouette. However, in order to rectify this and still have many of these classic battle mech designs, the FASA created the unseen battle mechs, which is in essence a different enough redesign that keeps some of the spirit, or the reseen, apologies, reseen, that keeps some of the spirit of the original designs of things like the Marauder alive. However, unfortunately, that was also the era of incredibly funky artwork, and the designs oftentimes look incredibly weird. So they are not for everyone's taste. However, recently, I believe with the involvement, with all of the necessary things to get MechWarrior Online going, the unseen designs have actually come back into licensing, or the legal case was settled with prejudice against Harmony Gold in the favor of now Catalyst. Alright, we need to use stealth. This is getting too hot. We need to back away and hopefully catch these vehicles in the flank. There we go. We caught them unawares. There we go. Let's shoot from the back. The nice thing is explosive weapons, if they hit from this flank, they still do excellent damage. Alright, we need to camo again. This is getting too hot. Right, here we go. Hiding behind buildings again. And let's use our laser to good effect here. Oh goodness. There we go. We have lost a lot of our heavy shield. Yes, Attenborough, they looked incredibly janky. But now, with the restoration of the former rights of the BattleTech publisher, oh my goodness. So, the exit has quite a few vehicles. Oh my, oh my. We will have to kite them. We will have to kite them. Let's see if there's an ammo depot that we could use, because we are starting to run low on our munitions. But it is very good to see the Marauder with its original design. That much I will say. Alright, it appears that there is significant limitation with ammunition resupply on this particular level. There may not actually be any ammo depots unless I simply miss them. Okay, let's take this easy. But we do have these fuel tanks. Perfect. Alright, let's flank this vehicle here. Let's mousehole our way through residential buildings. There we go. Ah, our alpha failed. This wall is getting in the way of my autocannon fire. And another long-range shot. I really enjoy this particular autocannon. Very good piece of equipment. Oh, we need that shielding, so let's get up close and personal. Alright, excellent. We have munitions and we have shielding. Mech designs are fine, but Harmony Gold still has the rights over the overall franchises within Robotech. Yes, that is very much the case. Harmony Gold will continue retaining those rights. It's simply that they are able to use the unseen designs, at least most of them. Yeah, with how well Battletech is doing right now, surprisingly, especially with the republishing of a lot of the rulebooks for the tabletop, and the Clan Invasion Kickstarter that recently happened, which is was also an incredible drive for the creation of new models. That, I think, does point out that Battletech is reviving. Okay, let's exit the mission. We cleared every single Corvid. Excellent, excellent. Sorry, US Macross fans. Oh man, that is really upsetting that US Macross fans will have to deal with another 35 years of copyright nightmares. But what can you do? People want to have profit for their work, and that is very understandable, especially if you've put a lot of effort into it. But the debate over that particular balance remains always very hot. Alright, let's move on. Mission 20. The Void repeats. Contract. Removal of the 4 target orbital guns. Opposition. Heavy Loyalist. Extra hazard bonuses will be awarded for those executing this as their farewell contract. The Wold House Necropolis has been aggressively restructured as both an orbital battery and a local garrison for the Loyalists. Remove the 4 orbital guns, and your rendezvous with SNC ships standing by in orbit will be minutes away. Ah, so we're clearing out the last of the orbital guns here. For them. Let's see here. So we are getting very close to the end of the campaign. It is very interesting to see how many necropolises there are in Solo Nobre. I don't know if that is I don't know if I'm missing an element of the culture that is dominant in Solo Nobre or on Nova Solo in general. I wonder if the city of Exio, which was a city on Nova Solo, which was not controlled by a great leader. I wonder if that also has a significant number of necropoli. Let's go to our loadout. So once again, the Broodmare is available, which is a Spacer Ultra Heavy mech. We have a Hadrat with Dunsmuir with an 88mm cannon and an 8mm machine gun, which is a very cheeky little loadout there. I enjoy the repeating use of 8s. Ah, the Troubadour. This is a monotrack with a 60mm cannon. Very, very terrifying to ride. I'm not sure why anyone would do this, but the thrill is very interesting. Ah, we have Caponin again. This is an assassination mech, for certainly. And it has a Black Hand Irradiator, which is a gamma ray weapon. So, combined, both of those weapons are able to take down shields and armor, but individually the weapons are not very good. Yes, very small. Well, let's try with the Sleepwalker. We'll see if we can do this. Oh my goodness, this is a very cramped mission. So we require the red energy ammunition type. And so far we do not see it. So let's use stealth to our advantage. All we need to do is take out the orbital guns. Oh, infantry. A perfect target for the Black Handy Radiator. Alright. We have some speed on our side. These pipes might be explosive. I need to be very careful with them. Oh my goodness. Shielded mongooses. Shielded mongooses. Let's see if we can have them come to us. Alright. Let's peek out a little bit. Come here, friend. Come here. There we go. Enemy destroyed. We have lost some shielding without gaining much. You should see the Venus Wars monobikes. I have seen the trailers for Venus Wars, but I have not fully watched the actual anime themselves. I really would like to, though. It has that style that I enjoy, and it really reminds me of Dominion Tank Police. And the ultra-heavy tank that, in the trailers, destroys the various buildings is also incredibly appealing to me. 1 second, please. Had a communication that I needed to respond to from one of my fellow couriers in the business. There we go. Alright, so let's continue our approach here. It is clear that we should be able to use some environmental effects. However, with the Black Hand and the laser we are equipped with, we do not have very good anti-building damage. Ah, the story itself is trite. Just look at the art. It's been so long I don't remember it. I think sometimes artwork is all that matters for certain kinds of art. It doesn't matter if the plot is fairly minimal. Alright, the Black Hand has done its job. Let's stomp these infantry. There we go. Destroyed and crunched. So where is the orbital gun? It's probably in this direction. Let's break through the wall. So there are a number of suicide drones here. This is very bad. Considering my weapon loadout is suboptimal for the destruction of heavy vehicles. There we go. We are going to need ammunition, something fierce, very soon. Alright. Oh, is this a suicidal coat? No, it's just a civilian. Some of the yellow coats, which is a term for civilian wearing the traditional emergency garb so that no one steps on you in battle. Some of them have red flashlights, which indicates they are suicide bombers. Although loyalists should not have that, generally speaking. That is more of a Corvid thing. So let's kite this. Oh my goodness. Here they come, here they come. And simply shooting and hoping the suicide drone's explosion does something. Oh, there we go. Let's grab that shielding. I could certainly use some munitions about now. Let's run. Let's use our stealth. Let's use our stealth and destroy that alarm and pick up this ammo. And hopefully the suicide drone will not destroy us. We are much faster than it. Let's pull back. Oh, this is an explosive section here. Oh, no. Right into the drone. Okay. So this is clearly going to be very difficult with that particular mech. So let's... I do not know if the Troubadour would also be any good here, simply because the Troubadour excels at speed, but this map is fairly tight, because it is an Acropolis. So we may use the Hadrat for ultimate maneuverability, but not being quite so cheeky that we would use the Broodmare, which is almost the win this button. So let's try the Hadrat. The nice thing about the Hadrat is that when using tank controls, you do not have a significant slowdown while rotating on the move, due to the ball chassis. Okay, so this time we're using blue ammo, which is here, and we are also using green ammo, which I think is also nearby. And the machine gun does an excellent job of knocking out these infantry. There we go. Breaded and salsified. Let's take a look what's down here. Oh, here come the mongooses. Oh my, that is a lot of mongoose. Ammunition, ammunition. Desperately need ammunition. Alright, here comes an elite, and we might ram them. There we go. Oh. Goodness, there is a lot of explosives here. Oh my, that is troublesome. So we do have EMP, I've almost forgotten that. So, let us make sure to use EMP on this target. Let's see, can we trigger them to coming to us? EMP fired. Alright. The EMP is very handy for these kinds of situations. Although we have taken significant hull damage. So that is one orbital gun. Let's see here. Let's destroy the orbital gun. Let's see if we can do this without blowing ourselves up. Ah, shielding. I need the shielding. Excellent. And we got some ammo out of that. Perfect. So many tombstones. Oh. There we go. Moving on. We've taken some hull damage, but I think we are still healthy enough that we can succeed in this scenario. And to use Bull Rush to our advantage. And Bull Rush is simply ramming with the vehicle by pressing spacebar. So many explosives. My oh my. Ooh. Alright, we have triggered these enemies. Hopefully they will approach. And we will be able to EMP them and take them out with minimal damage. Okay. They are turning around. But either way, we will use our EMP grenade, since it has an absurd radius of effect. There we go. And we got ammunition out of it. It's almost like Christmas morning. Although I've never personally celebrated Christmas, as it is a rather archaic holiday, I still have heard of the joy that it may bring various peoples. Oh my, there are quite a few out there. We will have to use EMP. Let's move on to something a little bit easier. Potentially with the suicide drones, which with this particular armament we should be able to handle. Let's see here. Ah, excellent. There is a comm station here that we can bull rush into submission. Excellent. Let's see here. So these opposition forces are generally light. Despair, huh? Melchior, do you find this ancient Terran tradition of Christmas to induce despair? I am not very well versed in it, so I would certainly appreciate cultural edification. Right, let's see here. Oh, here are some hovercraft, and here are some power stations. Let's take out the power stations before we do anything else. We will use our bull rush for this task. It is also quieter. Ah, infantry coming in. Let's use our machine gun. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent, and maybe we will knock out power to this necropolis. Yes. I forget the effect that destroying the power has, but it certainly is to our benefit. Okay. Go. Perfect. Let's move on here. Oh, here we have a fixed traverse tank, which should be fairly easy to destroy. Now that it is kited, we can let it approach us, and then we will blast it apart as it exposes its flank to us. In fact, let's not risk anything, and let's use EMP in this particular situation. There we go. And now we can just take our sweet time machine gunning the rear armor. There we go. Perfect. Cakes after Christmas bring me nothing but delight. Cakes, in this context, in Old Terran, refer to women under a certain age bracket. Oh. Oh, pig. Oh. You certainly know how to live up to your namesake, if that term is applicable. Oh no, but that is such an endearing term. Oh boy, we have quite a few monotracks here. Oh my. Let's make sure our frontal armor is facing, and let's use EMP. Oh my, that was quite terrifying. This is bad. This is bad. Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep gathering shields. Focus on the shields. Oh no, we have a spotter. We have a spotter. Can we break line of sight in time? We have broken line of sight in time. Alright, we need those shields. Oh, that is an ultra heavy spotter about to raise the alarm. Use EMP. Oh my, that is very heavy. And we have nothing but our machine gun. Alright, we will use Bull Rush and EMP in this situation. And we need to go to that blue ammo depot to pick things up. Oh, no particular reason, Spacer. I was just being edgy. Well, you are a fallen paladin, so it is more than acceptable to be edgy. You have many things to grieve. There we go. Nothing quite like a Bull Rush. Let's find ourselves some proper ammunition, although we have gained some more. Let's destroy this orbital gun while we're at it. Let's Bull Rush our way through most of the buildings, but be very careful as we approach the orbital gun proper. Okay, now that we've exposed the soft interior, we can simply machine gun it to death. Or just use our cannon. There we go. 2 of the orbital guns are out of the way. Ow, the edge. Alright. Have you ever cut yourself on your own armor, Melchior? You do have some very interesting aesthetics to it, which I absolutely enjoy, but I certainly would be careful while handling it during downtime. Okay, so the dropship is not quite ready. Let's go to the blue ammo depot and pick up a refill. Oh, all right. Let's be very careful here. So 2 more orbital guns remain. Alright, let's reload. Fantastic, we are loaded. I am not an amateur. I'm very glad to hear that. Are there any particular techniques you use when donning your armor in such a way? I'd imagine you simply just have to be conscious of it, but you know how it goes sometimes. You have a long day of, slaying whoever you are slaying, and you can't really focus on taking off your armor. There are other things in your mind. So there are some vehicles here, but there is a fuel tank that we can use to detonate them. Let's use our machine gun. There we go. Oh, we have taken some serious shield damage there. Alright. Let's use our EMP grenade. So the one downside of the EMP grenade is that it travels very slowly. And that, I think, is a balancing measure. Alright. Ooh, so close. Very unfortunate. Stop trying to collect information about me for your supercomputer. You will not be able to discern my nature regardless. But I will not humor your hubris. My simulation of Melchior is failing. I'm missing key parameters. I'm missing key parameters that I need in order to complete the electronic intelligence that will replicate Melchior. So I have been enjoying the Hadrat, but I think because it's been taking some time, I will use the Broodmare. We will go for broke on this one. Let's use lasers and simply annihilate the enemy. And here we go. The Omnissiah will not be pleased. Well, I do not subscribe to the Omnissiah in, I suppose, in a full sense. There is something to the very nature of technology that does give it something of its own spirit. And if you ask the various electronic intelligences, they will say they have their own understanding of what existence is. Granted, I've not had too many deep conversations with them. Okay, let's see here. We have some infantry inbound. And they have destroyed their own allies. Very smart of them. But there's nothing abominable about electronic intelligence. It simply thinks differently than you or I. Granted, I have had issues connecting with some electronic intelligences, simply because the thought patterns are very different. But overall, it is nothing that diplomacy can't handle. Alright, here comes our enemy, the suicide drone. There it is. I forget that these safety walls, these panic walls, will open for them, but not for me. I have to destroy them. Oh, no. Even the broodmare cannot handle the damage potential of one of these suicide drones. Alright, let's knock out these hovers. Oh my, oh my, oh my. They're coming at us with all their forces. Oh, I need more shielding. I need more shielding. More munitions, more shielding. Maybe both. There we go, perfect. Let's get some more ammunition. This vehicle should provide us with ample shielding. Yes. Perfect. We are now in overshield. Ah, so there was an orbital gun here. Let's break through the wall. Nothing will stand in our way. So far, we have seen the enemies for, I believe, 3 of the 4 orbital guns. So let's crack our way through. We've exposed it, and let's... Uh-oh. The hovers have returned, and I will collect that shielding. The broodmare does make this much easier. Right, let's get rid of this orbital gun. Here we go. Ah, goodness, we'll have to stomp from a distance. Come on. I am very hesitant to stomp, but I'm also very hesitant to waste the laser munitions on this. Come on. There we go. So the alarm has been triggered. No matter what this is going to be, all of the enemies will have their hard shields online. This is a problem. But we do have the weaponry to handle it. Right. Let us move forth. Let's bust through this panic wall. Ah, here are the generators that we destroyed last time. Let's handle them again. Nothing you can't handle. Indeed. I have confidence. I am very confident in myself, especially with such an ultra-heavy mech under my beck and call. Alright, power is off. Too late for the comm relay, but at least this is done. Oh, here comes that particular vehicle. There we go. Fantastic. Blowing up these tracks. Stomp. Stomp. More ammunition, more shielding. We'll just sally back and forth. Here, there we go. The stomp is doing its work. And because this is an ultra-heavy spacer mech, it has an incredibly powerful stomp. Let's bust through here. Oh! Here comes that spotter ultra-heavy. Doesn't matter if it's a spotter now, though. So we can use our optic camouflage. Oh! Good thing those howitzers have such a high arc that is dismal for any kind of accurate shooting. So while we have the flank shot on this ultra heavy, let's close in and attempt to destroy it. There we go. Perfect. And we have significantly picked up shielding. Let's get rid of this orbital gun. There we go. We have exposed the walls of the orbital gun itself. Let's stand back and blast it. So anyways, I started blasting. Okay. Oh, this is very unfortunate. It seems like there are slums built within the necropolis. Can you imagine land being so scarce? Or at least habitable land being so scarce? that you must live in a former graveyard among the dead. That is pretty awful. But very good world building on the part of the designers here. From my understanding, the world of Novo Solo has incredibly hostile flora and fauna, so it makes sense that everyone who could would pack into a city, because Solo Nobre is a walled city for those exact reasons. Incredibly hostile flora and fauna. There we go. Alright, here's the comm relay. Let's take it out and see what happens. Are there any enemies? Yes, there are. There we go. Let's use our range advantage on them. Excellent. And we have picked up significant amounts of munitions here. Space Australia. Yes, that does seem to be something. Or perhaps it is Space Brazil. After all, they do speak Portuguese. However, well, while there are incredibly thick jungles in Brazil, I am not quite sure if the amount of poisonous fauna in those rainforests is comparable to the density of poisonous fauna in Australia. Although I do have a feeling that it may be simply due to the ecological density of rainforests. Okay. So we have 2 more orbital guns. So what we have not destroyed, I believe, is the heavy mechs in the southeast here. Or have we? Nope, there they are. There they are. Let's kite them in. Unfortunately, we do not have our EMP charge. So let's do a World of Tanks maneuver, where we angle forward to provide maximum deflection and keep our frontal armor facing, but then we will simply scooch back and forth along this corner. We will hug the corner. So we go forward, we shoot and scoot, we pull back. Oh, there is artillery. That has changed my battle plan. If something can lob over, it's almost irrelevant what I do. And we have taken significant damage. Very unfortunate. We really require this shielding. But that may be the most challenging part of this scenario. So let's bust through and destroy this particular orbital gun. Alright, I think it is exposed more or less. Now that these enemies have clustered up, it is perfect for detonation. There we go. Let's pick up those shields immediately. And we've got an aft shot. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, pulling back. We have 1 more orbital gun left to clean up. I believe we can finish this mission. We have 93 hull left, but considering how much shield we have, as long as we play it safe and don't do such a maneuver again, we should be okay. Bash through the slum walls here. So there's quite a bit of artillery here. I wonder if we can use stealth to our advantage. We are being slowed down, but we do have flank shots. There we go. We have an ultra heavy here. Let's get to the shields. Let's blast the ultra heavy. There we go, pick up ammo, get that shield vehicle. Perfect. We are back in overshield. And they are coming by here. We need to rotate correctly. Shoot, 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 shoot. And we've got the flank. Let's use stealth. Excellent. And we have nothing but rear armor. Perfect. And I believe this will be the last orbital gun, so let's unload on it. Here we go. Perfect. Let's find the exit. And the exit is to the south. Let's quickly move on. Excellent, excellent. Let's hope there are... Oh, the exit is the drop shuttle here. There we go. Just gonna reload ammo for propriety's sake. Oh, what is that emote? Inish dab. Oh, it's a dab. Excellent. We have dabbed upon them. I dab upon thee, good sir. Oh goodness, that sounds terrible. Alright, we did not make much money because we used a very heavy vehicle. But any money is money. Alright, here is the last scenario of the original campaign. 21. I'm always in love. Contract. Removal of 8 target vehicles. Opposition. Heavy spacer. Please purchase in full, and then refer to your contract stipulations with regard to eligibility to decline a contract. In this case, you are 4 of the last Brigadors left in Solo Nobre alive, and any further delay may permanently alter SNC's obligation to extract you from the present opportunity. You are only free to decline the contract if you wish to decline any sums owed to you for services rendered over the past 12 hours, as well as decline any further transportation assistance furnished by the SNC. For those of you still taking on this contract, there is only the small matter of removing a small detachment of spacers from the small district of Erandio and commandeering an interorbital. We will look forward to contacting you again in the future, should we find another opportunity to employ your unique skill set. Good luck, Brigador. Hello, Congo. How are you doing this fine time period that you are in? We are currently playing Brigador, as can be seen on the game screen. This is one of those games that is excellent about labeling what it is. We are just about to start the last campaign mission, which, at least of the default campaign. So this should be a rather intense encounter, and we may fail it several times. If you will allow me, I will drink some of my sim water in order to engage my hydration for my body. I'm detecting an imbalance. Fantastic. Oh, you were able to get 12 full hours of sleep. Excellent. I am really glad that you are doing so well. Sleep is crucial. That goes to everyone, not just Congo. Not that no one's aware, but I think reiterating that sleep is crucial is important. And I am not one. I am one who should perhaps consume his own medicine in that regard. Alright, let's take a look at our loadout. So we now have Graf's Huss with the 140mm cannon and the 20 megawatt laser. This will be our last resort to completing this mission, simply because this should be the easiest. We have Piers with his Turo again. A very solid all-rounder design. I definitely enjoy it. We have Rosario with her Chook. I do not like the Chook. And we have the hovercraft Ario. Sug. You know what? Let's try the hovercraft. This does not seem like a good idea, but good ideas are not fun sometimes. Right, so there are 8 captains that we need to destroy. Oh my. Look at these obelisks. This is quite imposing. These barricades that we are simply hovering over. The architecture of Solo Nobre is quite beautiful. Whoa. What happened there? I did not anticipate such a turn of events. Let's use our sonic weapon. Oh my. What are these? This is the first time I have seen spacers deploy this particular device. I am assuming it is some kind of short-range probe, but it is making me waste all of my ammunition. Yes, floating eyes. Yeah, the Chook is way too light. The game turned into a shmup. Indeed it did. However, we do have our Sonic Blast. So, let us back away and wait for a recharge. And use our Audiokinetic Pulse on these shield trucks. And we will slowly bash them away without using any further munitions, since we have the space to retreat. 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. And we can afford to use a bit of autocannon munition here. Excellent. We now have overshield. But I desperately would like some munitions. Wow, look at this architecture. So we have a spotter turret. Oh, we have Arlo's inbound. Let's use our Sonic Pulse. Ah, we missed. Stomp. Worst comes to worst, we'll use our melee attack. Those have faces on them. The little eyeballs, or some of the architecture? Or the Arlo? I think I was too busy trying not to die in order to look at some of the detailed sprite work, alas. Okay, I will use a Sonic Pulse on this particular hovercraft. I believe that was one of those Spacer command hovers. I forget the name for it, but it apparently has a very creepy pilot. Oh boy, we are very low on shielding. Let's see if this Arlo can't give us a bit of shield back. The nice thing about facing enemy Arlos is their turrets are fixed. Oh my, oh my. I despise these vehicles with a passion. However, I have outflanked him, and he is simply allowing me to be behind him. Thus, I can save on munitions and simply use the stomp. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, we have a laser wielding... This is not good. Let's see if we can audio-kinetically pop that Arlo. We need to sneak past and use and hit the flank. Come on, come on, come on. Audio-kinetic. There we go. That darkness in the screen means we are low on shields. Okay, we have some shields again. Those hover trucks. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, no, 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 no. That is a lot of artillery, and that is very rapid fire. Alright, let's use our audio-kinetic pulse on this craft and flank it. There we go. However, since it is using artillery, it is incredibly vulnerable. And we have engaged... Blast it. We were doing fairly well with the Arlo. We were doing fairly well. Although I think now that that alarm was raised, that mission would have been nearly impossible. So let's try this again. The audio-kinetic pulse will be key to this. Alright, coming over the barricade, once again, going through the obelisk portal. And here come those eyeballs. Let's get them all in one place and use our audio-kinetic pulse. And I will collect that overshield. Ah, oh goodness, alright, I took too much damage. So they are just simply suicide drones. Alright, let's go to the loadout again, deploy again. Here we go. Rushing in. Let's see if we cannot get the audio-kinetic pulse to get more of them at once. I'm very desperate to get those shield pickups. So let's see if we cannot choke point them a little bit further. Bottle them up. Here we go. And pulse. Excellent. We did not get much shielding in that, but 5, 4, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. Pulse. There we go. Oh, we only got 2. Let's use our cheaper munitions against them. There we go. Perfect. Anything for ammo conservation. Wingmates. If you do not have a electronic timer built in as a neural implant for counting down seconds precisely, what kind of mechanism do you use for counting seconds in a slightly more accurate manner? I heard this while browsing some rather old Terran data sites, and Mississippi, for whatever reason, is simply just so much fun to say, so it is my preference for counting in seconds. I don't know about the rest of you, but that is my choice. Although 1000 is also not a bad way. Well, I suppose Attenborough without a stopwatch. If you have no electronic tools available, and you must vaguely accurately count time, simply because 1, 2, 3, you will oftentimes lose the cadence. Granted, neither is Mississippi or saying 1000 after the number a surefire way to keep the cadence, but I think it is better than nothing. And it also may be different in different languages. You use your finger as a metronome. Interesting. So, say for example you have nothing to tap on it. Do you wag your finger back and forth? Or do you tap on something? That is a fascinating way to do it. Right, so we just need to abuse our audio-kinetic pulse for this scenario, I think. We will simply kite enemies in and pulse them to their... But we are losing ammunition doing that, unfortunately. And we have kited one of the ultra heavies. There's an Arlo and an ultra heavy. Alright, let's see if we can't wake the beast up. We'll do an alpha with audio kinetics, and we'll just keep shooting. Oh, no. We need to escape this situation. We have triggered the alarm. We will now run. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Arlo, for opening that up. This is a problem. We have no cover to speak of, other than these obelisks. Alright, here we go, here we go. I rather So this mission may be a little bit too much for me to do it that sneaky way. So let's not do the Chook, let's do the Turo. Let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, it's a fun way for people where Mississippi is relevant. Yes, I'm aware that Mississippi is a historical state of the former United States, of the former North Atlantic Alliance. But there is no Mississippi extant that I'm aware of. Alright. Let's see what the Turo can do. Show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind. Alright, now that we have no fun weapons, we do, however, have a splash weapon. And we also have this 50 caliber machine gun to clear up the stragglers. Let's pick up the overshields. Oh, I never realized that Turo had 450 hull. What a durable craft. Alright, let's use our machine gun. Make sure we don't waste any of our precious howitzer munitions. Alright, moving forward. And, we did not trigger all of the hovercraft. All of those precious shields going to waste. And one of the Arlos is awake. There we go. Pick up the pickups. And we are fully overshielded anyways. Alright. Oh, no. Break line of contact. My goodness, the blast radius. And, unfortunately, that triggered the alarm. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll be able to survive this. Maybe not. I have no expectations either way. Come on, you silly Arlo. Stay in my sights. I'm not willing to use my main gun on you quite yet. Alright. So the captains will be fully shielded, unfortunately. This is a serious problem. Oh my! Well, let's use our long-range fire to full effect. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Keep shooting, keep shooting. These Arlos are far too fast for me. Right, at least we destroyed that particularly annoying vehicle. Oh, our rear armor is exposed. Back away backwards. Back pedal, back pedal. There we go. Range shooting. We are almost out of howitzer munitions. Let's charge in. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. We are nowhere near an ammo depot. This is a very bad situation. They certainly did not hesitate to make this mission more challenging. And here comes that Ultra Heavy. I have a feeling the Ultra Heavy won't be able to target me if I am point blank to it, as that would mean it would damage itself. Although, I have been wrong before. I need to get around the Ultra Heavy. No, their Ultra Heavy targeted me. Oh my. We're just going to go with the Huss. I will probably go back and do these with a simpler vehicle, but for the time being... Yes, that CIWS, close-in weapon system, definitely messed me up. Those jails are a real trap, yes. If I hadn't triggered the alarms, that would not have been an issue, but I had no way of getting out of that. I was trapped. Alright. So let's spawn in these drones and back away. We may not actually be able to outrun them with the Huss. Ah! No, no, no! Too close, too close. Although this short-range laser is very powerful. Wow. I got too close to them. That was simply embarrassing. Alright, let's try this again. Despite 200 shields, despite 300 hull, I still somehow managed to die to the first enemies. That's okay. Whew. They really did not... They really wanted to pull out all the stops with this particular scenario. Excellent. Keep shooting, keep shooting. Keep shooting. There we go. And one more shot. Okay. Shields are restored. However, we are definitely low on ammunition. So how can we avoid being spotted, especially in an ultra heavy like this? We do have smoke now, which is rather nice. There we go. Let's see here. We can use our smoke to... Oh, no, 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 no. We must break line of sight. What? Are you kidding me? That had a very short time between spotting and alarm activation. Oh, man. Even with the Huss, I'm not sure what I can pull off here. It is a fortress, so you're right. It does have all of the command personnel required to get alarms out as soon as possible. Yes, munitions. Ah. Just gonna squeeze the trigger and keep rotating. Wow, it is surprisingly hard with the Haas. You know, I think the Turo may actually be the best bet for this. Going non-loud seems impossible. I certainly hope it is possible. We do have smoke with the Turo, so I will use smoke this time. So the high X of the Turo and the rapid refire rate of the machine gun are excellent. Hello, Simi. Ah, this is Brigador. We are actually reaching the very end of the campaign, although this mission is kicking my posterior, for lack of any other statements I could make. Right, we've triggered the hover eyes. Let's blast them apart. Let's carefully use our munitions in this situation. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the shmup is almost over. One of the things I really enjoy about the 50 cal is that it has an incredibly high muzzle velocity. It has a very flat trajectory. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. At least we recovered our shields. Excellent, and we even got some overshield. But yes, this is a very good looking game. It's the sprite work is top notch, the level of detail and attention, and the soundtrack too. And not to mention the combat is quite fun in general. Yes, a lot of this is very ouch. All right, so let's use our smoke screen and see what we can do about this situation. So we have not attracted an alarm, so whoever has been kited will hopefully be approaching us. Oh, what is the horn on the Turo? Yes! The horn is the foghorn on the Turo. And I do love the way the knees squeak when you take a seat. The combat looks incredibly refined. I'm fond of how things don't move at a speed you can't react to. Well, if you get yourself in the very thick of things, it does get a little bit chaotic, but generally I have found that, as I've played this, that getting far too in the thick of it does end up biting you very hard. Alright, we have kited some enemies, and we are recharging our smoke, which we will use. Oh my goodness, how did the alarm get triggered again? Absolutely unacceptable. Alright. Alright. Smoke! Smoke! Break line of fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, no, no, no. Oh my. Oh. In that case, it isn't speed. You're just overwhelmed. Indeed, that is correct, and I was just overwhelmed. With that amount of enemies, I hardly think it's almost impossible to not engage directly. The enemy movement speed is low, and they fire in a line. You've gone into the wrong neighborhood. Oh my. Okay. Okay. So, forgive me for this death I'm about to experience, but I'm gonna try something a little bit silly. I'm going to just rush in, using the hovercraft speed. Maybe an assassination like that will be possible. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. 5, 1000, 4, 1000, 3, 1000, 2, 1001, 1000. Pulse ready. Let's blow up this drone. 2, 1000, 1, 1000. Let's blow up the drone using the gun. Come on, come on. No, it's stunned. One of the good things about the layout for this particular Arlo is that it has a stun weapon. The machine gun that we are firing basically knocks out enemies' ability to move, which is very useful. And our mobility is not hindered by any terrain. Oh. Did that trigger an alarm? Did that trigger an alarm? I will be very upset if that triggered an alarm. Alright, let's get these... Let's disable this drone. Oh, come on. And then, together with the rest of the pack, we can blast it. So the electric discharge machine gun is our primary weapon, because even the mightiest vehicles get locked up by it. Let's see if we can't get this blasted fortress out of the jail that it's in. Right. Scooch. We've attracted a host of enemies. Destroyed one of the... Again, the alarm. Alright, so now we're gonna go for broke. We are simply going to rush... Ah, I can't due to the panic wall. No. Stop. Yes, the electric discharge is incredibly powerful for us about to die. I mean, if it was triggered, you'd get the full shmup experience. Yes, that is exactly what's happening here. Alright, this time, let's not bother with the eyeballs. Let's just rush in and try to assassinate the captains. This is such a bad idea, but I'm going to try it. The heavies are the alarm units, seemingly. They are indeed. Yeah, this is more challenging than I expected. So let's kite around. Let's simply rush in. And I crashed into a building, and my doom was sealed. We have very limited ammo. We have issues with being spotted. If it wasn't for those spotters, how can we get rid of those spotters? That is the primary thing. If the alarm is really what makes this most difficult. Maybe the other mech that has artillery on it might actually be the right way to approach this. So let's kite these. Let's use our audio kinetic pulse. 5, 1000, 4, 1000, 3, 1002, 1001, 1000, 0, 1000. 6, 1000, 5, 1000, 4, 1000, 3, 1002, 1001, 1000. Nope. There we go. Alright. Let's get those shield barges. The shield barges, both of them spawned in. Alright. Oh. Not good. I'm gonna use the electric discharge gun on them. Okay, and we'll use our audio kinetic pulse. Okay. Ooh. What can we do here? So we're hugging this building. And we need to immediately we need to electric discharge. The line of sight will be broken by this wall right here. So if we make sure that we just keep harassing the super heavy and keep using our electric discharge gun to its full effect by slowing down enemies and making them far easier to hit, I think we may be able to succeed. And now we can actually reload our main gun. Okay, so this is starting to make a little bit more sense. I definitely want to take out this next super heavy. So let's attempt to use the same technique on this one before we go any further. So, oh! Using electric discharge, firing app, firing. There we go, we got it before the alarm went out. So let's back away to make sure that another spotter does not get us. There we go. Use our assassination weapon. Audio kinetic discharge. Alright, we got our electric. Oh, no. So close, and yet I managed to blow up the orbital gun that was there. So as funny as it is, I think the Arlo with the electric discharge gun is the correct weapon for this particular scenario. Simply because brute force does not match with the amount of ammunition you need to brute force your way through. So let's trigger these, kite them all. There we go. Oh, wow. Right, so I know these will harm me greatly if I don't have an audio kinetic pulse ready. So I will, in fact, do a little bit of machine gun fire. There we go, got him disabled. Perfect. So a combination of audio kinetic pulse, ground pound, and the use of the electric discharge disabler gun will, I think, lead to victory in this scenario. So let's try this again. Okay, that one moved out of position. So I immediately... Flawless AoE. That was my best audio kinetic pulse to date, thank you. Right, electric discharge, audio kinetic pulse. Pull back. Pull back. Disable the Arlos. Right, we still have overshield. Get the electric discharge, drive-by stomp. Use the electric discharge on this guy. Stomp, reload. Discharge, stomp. Discharge. Stomp, attack, reload, shields. A discharge gun, audio kinetic pulse, destroyed. We are running really low on shields, audio kinetic. Come on, no! Triggered too much, okay, we have this. The strategy is sound. We are working out the muscle memory for this. Goodness, I need to ask how long this took Corpse to do. Right, come on. Not quite, but... I took way too much shield damage there. This mission may already be a scrap. Yes, it may be a scrap already, unless these vehicles... I'm gonna use them from range. Here we go. Ah, goodness, no. We're gonna have to resign this one. Hi, Corpse. I am glad I'm not alone. What vehicle did you end up doing this particular mission with? Oh boy, here we go. All right, get in the zone, buddies. Come on. All right, and pulse. All right. Here we go. And now we have these. Let's use the discharge gun. Alright, fantastic. We now have overshield. While our overshield is present, let us sneak around here, disable this big guy. Let's try not to use the audio kinetic pulse, because it ends up... Never mind. Let's pull back. Oh my. Oh my, all of these Arlos. Okay, okay, okay. Disable. Pulse. We are low on shields. We are low on shields. Let's make sure we pick these Arlos off from a distance. You did it with the Turo the first time. Yeah, the Turo had a lot of promise, but I was having some significant issues with the heavies. So I'm utilizing the electric discharge gun that is on the Arlo in order to handle some of these heavier enemies. As long as I can pick them off one at a time, it should not be too bad. Shielding, I really need the shielding. I really need the shielding. Oh, no, 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 why is... Oh, right, the discharge does not work. Oh. Okay, we are dangerously low on hull. We have 2 of the captains down. And that super heavy is another captain. I am certainly searching for the winning method right now, and I really wish I had more shield. So we can use environmental effects here. Alright, I'm going to use my audiokinetic pulse here. Perfect. Come on, big boy, leave your little square. Leave your little coward square and face me. Oh goodness, there's so much explosive material here. Right, sneak by. So the discharge gun has very low report. He is facing me. I'm going to wait till he turns around. Who else is coming? So there is a dual Gatler there. Oh. Okay, okay. Goodness me, goodness me. Alright, let's try this. Perfect. Oh, heavy artillery, heavy artillery. Where was it coming from? Was there another hovercraft? One of those hover ultra heavies. Blasted spacer tech. Alright. Do we have any munitions reserves available for us? A shield truck. Ah, no, 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 no. We'll use the audiokinetic pulse. Ah, no, 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 no. That was... We are way too... Oh, no. We are running. We are running. Audiokinetic pulse is recharged. Ah, goodness. I am... Was I on fire? Why was my hull dropping so rapidly? I have not seen that effect before. Oh, no. I was irradiated. Okay, so Arlo is a viable strategy. Arlo is a viable strategy. I just need to make sure the technique is flawless. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Here they come. Better. Better, better, better. Save ammunition. Use audiokinetic when possible. Alright. I'm gonna slow this guy down a little bit so that he joins his friends in the AoE. Yes. Okay. We've picked up some overshield. Now these tin cans are quite annoying. Right, let's blast them from range. There we go. The one thing I have difficulty with is the Arlo's main gun. I always find it a bit of a challenge to use since it has such high velocity, so it is hard to track it. And oftentimes I am not aware of where I'm placing my cursor. Oh. Okay. Let's do this again. Cursor on the Super Heavy. Alas, the Super Heavy has not rotated. So we will go, fire our electric discharge gun. Reload, pull back, keep shooting the electric discharge gun at this particular one. Use our stomp. There we go. Use our stomp to good effect. Okay, we still have shields. And we actually have ammunition that we can reload here. We did not blow up this depot this time. So both of the ammo depots we wanted, we blew up last time, unfortunately. Let's see if we can disable this ultra heavy. And we still have full hull, but our shields are low. I do not want to use audio kinetic here. This could be very dangerous. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, 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 not the munitions. Not the munitions. I should be using the munitions to my own gain, at least on that one. Ooh. Wingmates, I apologize for the difficulties I am experiencing, but this is a more challenging scenario than I expected. Let's trigger all of them, pull back, make sure they're all in a bundle. Alright, that is a decent amount. These two should be 2 1000, 1 1000. There we go, we'll use the machine gun on that one. Come on. There we go. Okay, Space Boy. It's time for this night to rest. Alright, MacLeod, thank you for joining. I appreciate your presence in the convoy, and I will attempt to have victory in your honor. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Ah, these suicide drones. They are such a mind breaker. Alright, let's see if we cannot get some of these to come after us. So let's quickly... Come on, come on, come on, leave your little box. Yes, you are leaving your little box, you fool. You fool! You absolute lummox. This is your demise. Oh, no, no, no. No, it is my demise. Let's just rush in. Let's just rush in. So, clearly, that is not the right approach. Having them get kited into your position and also not changing position is not the right approach. We really need to be facing, making sure the super heavies are to our rear. Let's trigger all of these enemies. Give them a chance to get close. There we go. That one was right outside the blast radius. 3 1000, 2 1000, 1 1000, audio kinetic. Ah, only got one. Ah, goodness. Here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of shield. Okay. Let's get these. And again, the blasted drones come by. Right, come on, come on. Get stunned. Okay. Oh. Very good. We got one of these Arlos to behave. Darn, I lost the ammo that Arlo produced. Let's see if we can get this other Arlo to wake up. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Okay, so the Arlos are being kited out right now. Okay, we have an electric discharge. Alright. Ooh. So at least the Arlos have left, and now this guy is perfectly poised. Let's get away from the blasts. Oh my goodness, what a blast. So at long range, we will attempt to use our discharge gun here to disable this heavy walker. There we go. Gently peeling it away. Alright, and this rat-a-tat mech, or vehicle. So one-on-one, this particular Arlo setup can handle almost anything. Oh, no, 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 no. You do not see me? I am not real? Okay. So the ammo depot here is very much open to being destroyed. So let's try to go around the back here. What? I wasn't... You didn't even spot me. You did not spot me. No way, sir. No way. Unacceptable. I'm just gonna flee all the way back to the mission start. Maybe they won't chase me this far. I'm sure they will, though. I'm sure they will. Alright, let's see if I can pick them off one at a time here. Okay. There he is. Let's just use the ESD on him. Let's use the ESD on that. Come on, come on. There we go. Perfect. We got some ammo. Oh, goodness. So this I will have to handle at range. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. This is a problem. Can I dance around these captains? I think the answer may be no. This machine gun is my friend, though. Oh, okay. We managed to even get some shields and some ammo back. Oh. You were shooting at it and wonder how it spotted you. That is very true, Corpse. I've made a fool out of myself. I suppose I just simply wasn't... I was thinking that it needed the indication that I had an alarm going. I really did need to destroy it quicker. Well, since all bets are off, I will wait till it turns around all the way, and then I will rush in, use the ESD machine gun and Sonic Pulse. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Let me sneak in here because I want that ammo. I desperately want that ammo. And shielding. Okay. Spacer specialization is not in observing enemy behavior. Please understand. Yes, that is definitely one of those difficulties I have with stealth games and the like. Enemy patterns, to me, sometimes, they sometimes just don't work in my head. Let's see if we can use these orbital guns to our advantage. If we can detonate them and have a chain reaction to knock out these shield hovercraft. Although I think I can simply fight them one-on-one. Come on, come here, buddy. You know you wish to engage me. Yes, yes, that's the spirit. I'm totally not going to audio kinetic pulse you. Ah. There we go, there we go, there we go. Still have some after effect of yesterday, Invader. Yes, the after effects of prior gameplay have some negative consequences. Oh, here's another officer. Ah, okay. I really do not like this ammo depot. I think I may detonate it. Let's see if I can attract anyone with a detonation of this ammo depot. Yes, I brought in a couple of Arlos. And now, they will fall victim to my audio kinetic pulse. Come here, darlings. Come here. Oh, and excellent. I also brought one of the shield vehicles along, and one of the ultra heavies that I so despise. But it is another captain to deal with. Come on, come on. Alright, I'm gonna grab those shields and use it to tank. Ah, I shouldn't have gone into its 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Excellent. And we still have some shields left. Let's use the AK pulse on this incoming hovercraft. Perfect. Picked up some more shield. Let's see who else is in town. We have... Oh! Well, too late. The alarm's been raised. It doesn't matter. Oh, I really don't want to fight this absolute monster. I really don't. Let's see if I can lure it this way. Of course you're sending out an alarm. Oh, here's an Arlo that was attracted by that alarm. I need to get rid of this Arlo. And I need to do it carefully. Yes, I got some ammo from that Arlo. Did that audio kinetic pulse attract anyone? No. Okay. So we have a flank visible here, so let's just rush in. There we go. Excellent. One more captain. One more captain. So let's not mess this up too hard. Let's destroy one of these power generators. Alright, power is off in this part of the city. There is a lot of explosive material here with all of these orbital guns. This is very dangerous. There's a gas station, and there's another super heavy. And I doubt we will be able to lure him. Okay, so we will use our ESD to disable and then just wail away. Yes! Oh goodness, we have accomplished the scenario. We have done it. And I think we cleared the map. Alright. I am going to detonate these explosives. There we go. For good measure. If I've cleared the map, why not waste some ammo? There we go. There we go. Just for my own gratification. Ooh. Oh, thank you, thank you. I think a bit of this was pure dumb luck. But, oh, there's a comm tower. Let me get it just for the bonus points. Oh, there's the comm tower. Ooh. There we go. Let's pick up some ammo before we blow up the ammo depot. Ammo depot destroyed. Let's pick up this ammo before we blow up the last ammo depot. And we can 100% this scenario. There we go. Ooh. And then this gas station is explosive. Oh, thank you, Corpse. Yeah, I think the Arlo, honestly, is easier to play with. Mostly because of that disabler gun. I think the issue I was having with almost every other vehicle is that I would get a little too cocky and I would trigger the alarms. And the noise of all the explosives would also attract quite a few enemies to my location. So I honestly think this Arlo is one of the better combinations I've seen. I may replace the main gun, but the electric discharge weapon is fantastic. Alright, and we exit off-world. Scorched Earth, no resource left behind. Indeed. That is the right policy to have. Oh, and we have a little end credit here for the primary campaign. A word of gratitude from everyone back at the Solo Nobre concern and associated subcorporations for your exemplary service. While you may later regret never being able to return to Solo Nobre alive, we hope you are relieved to have escaped it that way. After some much-deserved rest and relaxation and a peek at your bank accounts, please be sure to check back in with us later for freelance works. We will always have contracts available for seasoned Brigadors. You know, SNC, while they may be a terrible megacorporation, they certainly do have good human relations with their Brigadors. For one, I would have expected many more Brigadors to be left behind, but they actually have a fairly decent... way of handling things. One loadout you may want to try is the Killdozer with 2 lockdowns. Shut everything down, then bull rush it. Oh, that is brutal. We're not even giving the enemy the the peaceful demise of being caught in an explosion. But, we are crushing them under our tracks. Goodness, that is terrifying. That is a dark way to do it, Corpse. I admire your taste in weaponry choices. And Killdozer is an excellent name for a craft because it's a very good craft. So I have not done these D, E, and F scenarios, but since the Killdozer is being talked about, let's go to freelance and do some Killdozer work. So, any recommendations for new pilots? Since we do have quite a bit of money, and I think I would like something that's a little bit more of a challenge. We have Darik Rosario, we have Arjasug, Salazar. We do have at least the, let's see here. They only care about elite Brigadors. Bad ones are chaff. Indeed, that is the case. But it's at least good to know that SNC is a bit meritocratic in its promotions and the way it distributes bonuses, as opposed to being, you know, some kind of not neoteny. Oh my goodness. Oh, how is that word eluding me right now? This is dismal. Neoteny is the trait that some domesticated animals have, in that they have trait characteristics of them being still infantile. Oh goodness. Try Johnny Five Aces, just for his description. Let's see if I can afford Johnny Five Aces. Oh yes, here he is. Increase per difficulty level, -2. Victory bonus, 50 million. Oh my. Oh, this is very... Let's acquire Johnny Five Aces. Neopotism. That is the term. Neopotism. Johnny Five Aces powered down the Magna bike with a not quite unhearable hum and checked his chronometer. Damn, he hissed. He hissed through his clenched teeth, which were surrounded by the stubble of 5 days, wherein he had not shaven himself at all. It was almost chromo dawn at Clash Point. Already the sun was sitting Wallenston's Hill ablaze, like so much molten metal or a coin, gyrating in the air, tossed there by the uncaring hand of an imaginary god that doesn't exist, born from the interior minds of the hobbled masses. The sky was the color of a television tuned to a dead channel that was orange. Damn, Johnny, thought. We thought we were opening a new beginning with our mad dreams of time travail, but ironically, the only time now is the time of which we're out of. It's almost humorous. Yeah, I could almost laugh if I hadn't cried that part of me away when my parents were massacred by Dr. Malaprop and the government-sanctioned murders of Capital. He lit a Nikoshin brand swaggerette and took a dip drag, sinking farther into his inferior horologe. He thought of Nina and her mellifluous buttocks that he used to love to bang. Even now, his nano-enhanced hearing could almost hear her... I'm so sorry. Her vagina lips quivering with moisture and also pleasure, like a slice of synth ham being tongued by one of Malaprop's slam hounds. When he got back to City 5, he was going to do some sex. No doubt about that. That's right, doll, he said to nobody and the wind. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to not laugh with. They were going to do it hard. He smiled, blowing smoke from his nostrils. They were going to do it cyber hard. Oh my goodness. Do you know actually play Johnny Five Aces? He is a joke. Oh. Paper bag. I am only reading smut because Corpse recommended Johnny Five Ace's description to me. Very serious sex. Yes, the whole synth ham. My goodness, what a visceral image. Yeah, this stuff is hard to do out loud. Good thing this transmission is not being recorded and archived permanently. Well, yeah, totally not. Oh no, my say-so reps. I am confirmed on say-so. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need another drink. Oh. Well, difficulty 9 is very serious, but I am willing to try it. Let's take a look at our vehicle. Let's go to the Killdozer. We have not even unlocked the Killdozer. Yes. Killdozer. Ultra class, plus 25% damage resist. Right below him, though, Steve Lichman is a good pilot. Ooh, I'll check out Steve Lichman after I completely fail at using the Killdozer with Johnny Five Aces here. The NAP had enough successful counter-maneuvers against the Corvette uprising in the early days that random bombings and infantry ambushes weren't going to cut it anymore. That's when you started to see a lot more of what we now consider a defining characteristic of the Corvid mechanized army. Such is aggressive repurposing. First time they saw a Killdozer in combat, it was blundering up the middle of a crowd in another protest riot. At first they couldn't tell what it was. Through the haze of burning tires, it just looked like an ambulatory concrete wall, which just wasn't that far from the truth. Excuse me. Just as the Molotovs started coming, the rookie Mongoose squad doing crowd control got real excited about the chance to really open up with our bone saws on the thing. They didn't get anywhere putting 8mm rounds into the reinforced plow, and by the time they had squared off to the treadback irregulars and circling from behind, it didn't matter. Tearing their manipulators through the crowd, hemming them in couldn't stop the whole squad from getting crushed against a wall by the Killdozer. So far as I know, the Corvids only have a dozen at most running in the field. With the help of an offensive slogan or two spray-painted on the plow, they always get the job done, drawing fire away from lighter, faster, deadlier units that loyalists should be paying attention to. MB. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! In the Corvid Arena! In the Corvid Necropolis, your chance to see the Killdozer in action! Killdozer, Killdozer, Killdozer! Watch the crowds get massacred with electric discharge machine guns! Killdozer, Killdozer, Killdozer! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Alright, let's run with twin lockdowns, as Corpse suggested. I want to see what kind of absurdity this is. Let's go lockdown secondary, lockdown primary. Alright, this is a bad idea. And our special will be... smoke projector or EMP grenade? Let's go with the audiokinetic pulse. Requisition. There we go. And operation. Now I've been closed casket special. 50 million. It's a very expensive mission. Goodness me. Oh, thank you. Okay, Outer City. Just plain Solenobre. I wonder what that is. Inner City, Long Roads, the Gardens. The Gardens sounds pleasant, but that's 4 districts. Let's go with more Beckett Quarter. And let's deploy it. We're starting at the Sinatra Necropolis. Let's simply destroy the city with that Killdozer. Oh goodness. Alright. Let's see if we can get our first victim. Wow, that is just evil. Stun and kill. Stun lock and kill. Ho 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 ho. Killdozing our way into history. No. Stay stunned, buddy. Come here, come here. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! Ooh. These are very light enemies. Gosh, the bull rush of the Killdozer is very hard to aim sometimes. Stay where I want you to be, in front of me. There is no way to maneuver. Your fate is sealed. I will Killdoze you. Oh goodness, a raid! A raid! I'm going to deploy the automatic defense turrets. Hopefully this will allow us a little more time. The invaders, protect the bridge against them, wingmates. Alright, Guardians, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? The power of Ned Kelly. Oh, Congo. What a reference. Come on, let me get that electric discharge. There we go. Oh, we already took him out. These Corvids are far too light for me. Ooh. How's your evening been, Guardian? Oh gosh. Oh, here they come. Here they come. You beat the hardest fight in HK. HK. The acronym is eluding me right now. Let's see, what could HK be? Something... My mind for some reason... Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I was thinking Kingdom Carts for whatever reason. That is not a game, but I wish it was. Marvin A. Meyer instead. Yeah, Ned Kelly's armor is definitely in the spirit of this impromptu Killdozer machine. Should have gone with a more difficult scenario. Right now the Killdozer is wrecking. Quite literally. Crush, kill, destroy! Mausoleums? More like pebbles beneath my tracks. I have been excommunicated from the, by the religious authorities of Solo Nobre for my desecration of these tombs. Come on. Get in my ESD range. There's not a lot of shielding available. There we go. Oh, this is very leisurely. I'm also on a very low difficulty, because this is one of the earlier scenarios. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Whoa. I've watched Paperbag channel play some Hollow Knight recently. Paperbag, what is in your opinion the hardest boss in if it's not too much of a spoiler in Hollow Knight? And I suppose that if it's not too much of a spoiler, what is the hardest boss? Oh, nope, alarm. Alarm tuk-tuk, no, I am too maneuverable. Or at least, what mechanics make that final hardest boss so difficult? Is it one of those situations where you end up having to dodge quite a bit? I know that long bosses with long fights and an incredible amount of dodging, it's not so much that there's a lack of skill, but at a certain point you end up hitting an endurance bottleneck in terms of the sheer amount of controls you have to do. Absolute Radiance. Oh yeah, yeah. I believe that one is mentioned quite early in this in the storyline as the cause of all of these troubles. I must say, Corpse, this is an excellent suggestion. Thank you for pointing out the power of the Killdozer with the twin disabler guns. This is absolutely excellent. Oh, goodness. This isn't hard enough, though. So I think we saw what the Killdozer looks like. So let's, I think I have enough energy in me for one more campaign mission.
There's a boss rush area, and the final one makes you fight all of the bosses and then Absolute Radiance. Oh, wow. How long in terms of a time does that take? Like 10, 20 minutes or something like that? Goodness. So let's just try D1 in the next sub-campaign. 50 minutes? 50 minutes? Wow. Well, I mean, I'm not one to say. On this last mission, I think I spent at least 40 minutes attempting to complete it. Although I have no idea how much worse this particular one will be. D1. It's no game. Contract. Oh wait, before I do that, there was one other pilot that was recommended. The one right below Johnny 5 Aces. Let's see who Steve Lichman is. Oh wow. That's a bit of a bony fella. Oh my. That sounds painful. Yes, it does. The friendliest dreadlord you will ever meet, or as Steve puts it, we're all skeletons on the inside. Happy in a cozy tomb beneath one of Solonobre's many necropolis, he'd spend his time hanging out with friends, reading comics, and pranking visitors. Then, they killed Jason. You can't tell, but Steve isn't smiling anymore. Not even Sergeant O'Malley can hold him back this time. Oh goodness. That is, Steve Lichman is quite interesting. Rattle me bones! Yes, Congo, I think you're right. My desecration of those tombs was the trigger for Steve Lichman's resurrection. If you remember correctly, the D missions are an epilogue, and the remaining missions were created by the community. Oh, that is good to know. Thank you, Corpse. This epilogue seems interesting. Well, let's try one of the epilogue missions. See how that goes. Oh, this is a new vehicle. Here reminds me to the Laughing Pilot gif. Yeah. From Pearl Jam's music video for... Oh God, what is the title of that song? I can hear it in my head, but I cannot remember the title of that song. Do the Evolution. There we go. My 20th century pop culture may be terrible, but I have something. A man from Volta's Canmore is armed with a Koning 30mm Gatling gun and a Broiler 12 megawatt laser with an audiokinetic pulse for defense. The loadout is loud, tough, and aggressive. Get up close and out-damage opponents to keep shielding up. Oh man, the Man from Volta. Look at that beautiful paper plate. I heard things about Man from Volta. Oh. Buckmaster. Locke's Buckmaster is armed with a Thunderclap 14 megawatt laser and Faker 107mm mortar with active camouflage for defense. This loadout is a skirmisher. Use the terrain to your advantage, softening up targets with mortars before blasting them with a Thunderclap. Then use active camouflage to disengage and reposition before getting swarmed. Geez, that's a lot of management there. Very terrain dependent. Also, very interesting face paint on this particular pilot. Although I think she is a loyalist, if I am not mistaken. From my briefs. Oh, and we have Johnny 5 Aces. Johnny 5, his fence. His fence is armed with dual Carlos 84mm recoilless rifles, with a smoke projector for defense. This loadout is a sniper. Very high damage, but very low rate of fire. Hit targets at a range while using smoke to disengage and reposition. Enter. Yes. Oh, and the Arlo is back. The Auditor. Oh, it's the Auditor. The Auditor's Arlo is armed with a Preacher 76mm cannon and Bonesaw 8mm machine gun with EMP grenades for defense. This loadout is all about high mobility aggression. EMP targets, then follow up with strafing runs, disengaging before reinforcements arrive. This is very much a skill machine, this particular Arlo loadout. Without the discharge gun, it will be much more difficult to utilize. I don't like twin heavy mounts because they're difficult to control, but the fence is certainly an option. Maybe the Faker is worth trying out. Well, let's try out the Faker. Or, this particular mech. I just forgot its name.
It's no game. Remove one orbital gun. Newly built just before the present opportunity, Mausoleus de Davi should have little trouble filling its ranks with the newly dead. Has the Brigador already been interned here? Small as it is, the cemetery holds an orbital gun. Initial estimates put it outside of useful range, but with a shift in desired landing and unloading zones, the SNC formally requests the removal. Pay your respects. Well, we'll make a ruckus loud enough to wake the newly interned dead. Let's engage. So we have our laser and we have a mortar. And we have these lovely walls here with a spotter. Let's see what we can do. Oh wow, that is incredibly powerful. Will it trigger an alarm? It did. Okay, so I keep forgetting that that will not work. All right, let's avoid that for the time being. If they can't see me, they can't damage me. I'm not gonna attack the spotters from range. Although, I may be able to handle this vehicle. Let's see what happens. Nope. Let's see if I can hide. I have camoed. Yes, this mortar is amazing. Okay, so when I went out of direct line of sight, he did not spot me. So let's lob another shell in and hide behind this building. Let's see if there's an alarm triggered. Of course there will be. All right, let's restart. So I think I'm getting the hang of the alarm mechanic now. So let's scout out this mausoleum. This is definitely very tight. Wow, this actually is incredibly small. So there are spotters in almost every single one of these mausoleum pits. Why is there a wall here? Okay, so here we do not have a mausoleum pit. We can actually afford to just lob shells. Wonderful. And we'll leave these infantry for later. Same with this situation here. Let's lob a shell in. Perfect. The infantry can do what they want, whatever they please. And we have the orbital gun. Is this seriously it? Let's try that again. Oh. Stealth is a blessing. Oh. I see. Well, that was a little too easy with that stealth camouflage. But I will accept it, so I think we have enough time for another mission. D2. Kill for love. Contract. Removal of opposition. Opposition. Heavy spacer. Morafeno is a small agricultural district with a few houses and small shipping logistics center. Originally sited for a necropolis until the first built crypts began to sink into the wet earth, Morafeno has become something of a potter's field for the overcrowded outer districts. The high water level sees many of the hastily buried coffins return to the surface. Oh my, that is kind of scary. Very unpleasant. I wonder if there will be little sprites for the coffins on the surface. That was straightforward indeed, but we almost did get ganged up on. Luckily we dodged quickly enough, and we also had that stealth. Hi Alaric, yes, some more Brigador. I think I will be wrapping up shortly, but I did finish that last mission very quickly. A spacer detachment has a concentration of heavy weapon platforms in Morafeno, pending approval of a renewed contract from the SNC. We have found their terms disagreeable and would prefer to counter offer in such a way as to dissuade other spacer mercenaries from seeking a wage increase. Please deliver this message in your customary fashion. Oh, I love the corporate writing that SNC has. It's fantastic.
So once again, we have the same loadouts available. And this is a removal of opposition mission. So while the Canmore is an option, you could try the fence as a sniper. Or we could run with the Arlo as an aggressor. Let's try the fence with Johnny 5 Aces. Alright. Oh wow, this is a beautiful district. We have a railroad depot. This does remind me of a game known as Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It has very adorable sprite work for its train tracks and other things, and very much reminiscent of this. Yes, open Transport Tycoon Deluxe is very pretty. Oh my. Ah. Oh goodness. Okay, maybe Johnny 5 Ace is a little bit too much for my skill level. Ah. Oh my. I am so sorry to have triggered that alarm. Whew. Okay, that is not a simple loadout to use. Alright, so we need to kill forces. There's an orbital gun, which will probably attract enemies if we fire at it. There we go. Let's see if that attracts anyone in the area. We have triggered an alarm. Oh, yes, that most certainly attracted a whole host of enemies. Alright, let's use this gas station to our advantage. Let's kite the enemy to the gas station. Oh, that's a suicide drone. Oh my, oh my. Oh! Okay, that is not the way we should do that. Let's resign that one and try again with a different vehicle. The Buckmaster has some potential. You could try the Arlo with a different loadout, with the Auditor. The Auditor scares me very much. Okay, going around the edge. Let's see, we have some Arlos. Let's use our EMP grenade. Let's break contact. That one has an alarm. Maybe I don't mind this alarm so much now that I'm running an Arlo, since I have such incredible maneuverability. I can weave and dodge to my heart's content. Let's see if we can't use this orbital gun to detonate some of the enemies here. Yes, we can. We have another one of these suicide drones. Oh! We ran into our own thing here. Okay. I'm starting to like the A-grab lifestyle. So while we will try to avoid triggering an alarm, I don't think it's the end of days if we do so. However, I can use my EMP grenade in order to make sure that witnesses are all disabled before. Ah, come on, come on, come on. Break eye contact, break line of sight. Ah, come on. Oh, goodness. So they were all resting in the cornfield. Alright, let's go back to the gas station, and we'll see if we can't get them. There we go, we got a couple of them. And we'll get some more. There we go. Luckily, we can outrun everything on the field right now. Kind of looks like over your rapid fire is flying over the little spotters. Yeah, that's primarily me being a very bad shot.
it really does not reflect on the spotters themselves. So let me make it through this panic wall. And then that way... Oh my. Oh, this is significantly more difficult than I anticipated. There are 2 ultra heavies here. Okay, this is going to be much more of a challenge. Unless we take something heavy with us. So, let's be much more careful with the spotters now. I did not use that EMP grenade correctly. So let's start at the edge. And EMP the spotters. Alright, there we go. Spotters killed. And we're gonna let these drones kite into my line of fire. We have plenty of 8mm gun ammo. And we have another spotter. We will need to use aggressive prejudice. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. We have kept our stealth for now, if we can call this stealth. Use an EMP grenade. There we go. Okay, so the EMP grenade will be critical to our completion of this mission. Here they are. Let's fire off an EMP grenade. 3, 1000, 2, 1000, 1, 1000, 0. EMP grenade away. Here comes sailing. And now the ultra heavy can go down. There we go. I really... Oh my word, what was that munition? Let me get this Arlo out of the way. Alright, who is approaching? And our EMP grenade is recharged. Ooh, ammo. So there is a spotter over there, and that spotter is alerted. Ah, blast it. Got him at the last... Did not get him. Ah. Pull away from the field of engagement and prepare an exit path. Let's use ground pound. There we go. Let's make sure we have an escape route. Oh no, that's a locked barrier. Okay, so we have not attracted too much attention yet. Except that spotter. Come on, come on. Everything was so smooth. But you know how it goes, the best laid plans, etc., etc. Let's use an EMP grenade to our advantage here. I desperately need some shielding. There we go, I've picked up the proper amount of shielding. We can afford to be a little bit aggressive when we have shielding and ammo. We are almost out of overshield. Oh, wow, what is that weapon system? Shields, excellent. Alright, come here, little spotter. Alright, so I need blue ammo. So that monstrosity is absolutely wrecking me with that heavy munition. We will have to EMP it. Side armor, side armor. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oof. Goodness, they are simply destroying this district. Also, this is explosive. I should be very careful around that. You know, I am, for whatever reason, a big fan of the Arlo. It is just such a fast craft, and that lets you get away with a lot of problems. Let me pick up some ammo if I can here. Just so we're topped off. There we go. And we're going to make a little hole in the side edge here. Just gonna ground pound our way through. Oh, here comes an Arlo. Only one, though. Here, buddy. I'm here. You can come get me. There we go.
Look at the little lad go. Yes. The Arlo is very quick. Alright. Let's get some of that overshield down. Hide behind the barn. Oh, we are going to use an EMP grenade. There we go. Oh, another shield machine. Let's wait till our EMP grenade recharges. 10, 1000, 9, 1000, 8, 1000, 7, 1000, 6, 1000, 5, 1000, 4, 1000, 3, 1000, 2, 1000, 1, 1000. Alright, EMP's ready. Oh, where have I launched that? Where did I fling that? That was way too far. Well, either way, I got shields out of it. Ooh. Oh. There were the enemies. They were simply offline. More shields. Not too bad. There we go. We're maintaining our shields. These are all light enemies, so I can simply machine gun them to death. Yeah, doing this stealthily is very much possible, but for whatever reason, I am failing at that. There we go. Alright, excellent. We should be... Oh, another ultra heavy with some kind of horrific... Let's fire off an EMP grenade. There we go. Ooh, power generators. Excellent. Oh, no, more ultra heavies. These spacers really want this district. My word. That is actually very terrifying. And our EMP is almost ready. So we want to shoot there. Where did the EMP go? Okay, I think the EMP glitched out a little bit. Or I simply aimed incorrectly. That is a much more reasonable explanation. Okay, Razor deems it so. Alright, let's destroy this shield bot. Oh, perfect. Ammunition too. Ample ammunition in this scenario. Okay, let's hope that actually affects. I think it did. Very poorly, but it did affect it. We will need to pull away. Oh, whoa. Oh, that is a lot. There's a lot of fire. Oh my, I need to get away from those cluster rounds. And EMP once again. Let's see if that EMP hits correctly. Perfect. There we go. I really do enjoy assassination gameplay. I really do. At least in Brigador, for whatever reason. It somehow seems to be easier for me to handle. Oh, I do not like that discharge, whatever that is shooting. Come on. Oh, Firing off the EMP. We need to pull back. Yes, we do. And we need to get some ammo. So all these hover tanks are coming in. Let's use this orbital gun in order to disable them. Ah, darn. Blew it too early. Let's get some shields. Let's pick up some shields from the shield bot. Ah, come on. And EMP is ready. There we go. Just outflank them. Excellent. Where's the other one? There it is. Excellent. So there are approximately 15 or so left in the garrison. So we are chipping away at these spacers. We are definitely consuming a lot of ammo in the process. Let's use an EMP grenade for this. Now we can stop. There we go. Perfect. Let's pick up some munitions.
Our main gun is running low. Okay. And let's get some secondary munitions. Excellent. We are ready to go. These ultra heavies need to be EMP'd. Oh my. Let's hope that grenade hits in the right spot. Being able to hit the flank is incredibly vital. Oh, okay, that one has direct fire. Have to stay zigging and zagging. Oh my, oh my. We need to wait till our EMP recharges. Oh ho ho, what a weapon that is. Alright, grenade is on its way, and pulse has just taken effect. Get in there and stomp. There we go. Another ultra heavy down. And we'll flank this spacer tank. We did, excellent. Power is down for the substations. Let's see if we can find the comm tower. The garrison is almost clear. Oh. Let's EMP these. There we go, EMP complete. Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh, that was dismal. Wow. Well, I know the strategy now. However, I think I am running a little bit out of inertia. So I think for the time being, I will have to set it aside and continue with D2, now knowing how best to do it with the Arlo. Oh, and Placebo, the next one will be Industrial. Very interesting. Alright. Alright, let's go to the chat room. Okay. And we're back at the space station. I apologize for terminating so rapidly, but I do not think that I had it in me for another go. Simply because that was so much effort, all to be removed with one single cluster munition. But I suppose that's the battlefield for you. But I definitely will pick up from there then in the next Brigador session. And hopefully, we will also be able to defeat the entire campaign, as long as there are no more missions akin to the last one. Since you woke up the skeleton with Killdozer. Oh my. Let's see here. Oh. Thank you, Yukis. That is much appreciated. Much appreciated. The clips, when the clips happen, they're very fresh. I do love that gif of the laughing skeleton. Yes, that is the danger of playing small vehicles. A stray shot can end the mission. Very frustrating. Indeed, indeed. I am frustrated, but I'm going to keep a smile on my face and accept that I had a very good time playing this game. Some games I find myself giving up on readily when I have failed multiple times, but some, like Brigador, I still keep trying. I do like the puzzle element of figuring out what order it is best to do these operations in. Alright. Let's see here. What kind of orders of business do I have to attend to? Oh yes, so I would like to inform the general audience that there will be a collaboration this coming Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time between Alaric, Melchior, and I, where we will continue our collaboration of Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. We will be doing missions 3 and 4 of the campaign. So let me plop down a link for that, just in case, and it will also have the links to the Twitter channels of my collaborators, and it will be on my channel, on Spacer Haywire channel. Here is the link. So I will be hosting this time. in addition to hosting the actual game instance itself. Subcom Kino, indeed. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the first collaboration. I think this one will be great too. I definitely need to recheck the missions so that I am ready, but I am certainly looking forward to more panic and more action. Although it may be an endurance stream depending on how long it takes on hard difficulty. Although with two very good Subcom players by my side, I think we will do quite fine. Okay. Oh, well, let's see if there are any other Brigador players online right now that we could raid. That is one thing I have neglected to do, and that is go directly back to the game community like that. Brigador, let's see. Anyone live streaming right now? Only past videos, no live streams. Where is category Brigador? There we go. Oh, I am the only live stream. That's okay. And let's see. We have Niwatori TV is online. The chickens are online. Let's see here. Oh, Roko is still live. Oh goodness, I don't have a notification for Roko. I have not rated Roko before, so I think that may be the choice right there. Oh goodness. Yukis, would you be so kind as to link the channel? I'm currently having difficulty with searching. I don't know why, but Twitch's search is always such a battle to find anything. Oh goodness. I will have to look up the Twitter, I think. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Roko Roland. That took a hot minute. Fantastic. Oh, I see. Roko is drawing Carmine. Fantastic. I do love me an art stream. Excellent. Thank you, Yukis. I noticed far too late. I appreciate it. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today in our playthrough of Brigador. I hope I provided some entertainment. Oh goodness, I am quite fatigued. That was an intense game, but very enjoyable. So before we head out, I'd like to thank the raiders from today, Guardian Zet and Bone Miser. Thank you for raiding with all you could. I definitely appreciate any new wingmates in the convoy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you all for attending it. It definitely brightens my day too to have such fascinating and interesting people wander through here. And even if you're lurking, that still is support. So it is always appreciated, dear viewers. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you for coming by, Corpse. It is certainly appreciated. The pro tips helped me go much further in this game, so I must say I'm grateful for that. Oh, hi, Bunzel. Yeah, good. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's do a raid on Roko, and I will post the raid message in a short moment here. Oh goodness, Brigador always crashes on exit if it is being captured by OBS. Always, every time. I don't know why. Here we go. There is the raid message. Alright, wingmates, strap on your personal armor. Say your prayers to your favorite deity. Make sure your ammunition reserves are topped off. And the boarding pod is down the hall. Follow the red line and the blinking indicator lights. Hopefully we will all make it to the target vessel without any of our pods being shot down by CEIWS. But if we don't see you at the raid, that is more than okay. I hope everyone has a good night, that your propellant tanks stay topped off, that your jump calculations are accurate, and that you as always fly safe. And good luck on the raid, everyone. Here we go!